In this video, part 2, we're jumping straight into mixing resin and doing a dirty pour. If you watched part 1, then you already know all the supplies you'll need. If not, no worries, I'll link it here and in the description below so you can start there. Okay, so eventually working with resin, you're gonna want to get a scale. That way when you're measuring the resin, you just put a cup on top, tare it, put the resin in, and then zero it out and put the hardener in. And it's just an easy way to measure 1-to-1 ratio resin, which is what I'm using. Most resin you'll find is 1-to-1, but it can be 1-to-2. But when I started, I didn't have a scale, so I just used cups like this, and I would just make sure the resin and the hardener are the same amount. So let's do that now. And now you're gonna pour it into a solo cup. So you wanna use a popsicle stick to help get it all out. And then you have to mix it for 3 minutes. Oh. I used to use my phone and then get resin on my phone, and it was the biggest pain in the butt. But now I have a timer, which is now broken because of the resin, but it works in some ways. So, 3 minutes. Okay. 3 minutes it is. So we have all our clear resin ready. And we're gonna prep for the dirty pour. So I picked out some colors. We have midnight blue, which is a nice dark blue, and that's a pigment. I have a gold color, nice champagne gold. And I have this pigment paste. I forget what the color is, but I think it's emerald. It's a really pretty green. And then we're gonna use a white. So those are 4 colors. I'm gonna need 4 cups. Four popsicle sticks. This ocean white, it's good for doing ocean waves, like the wave effect with the heat gun. I like to use a lot of it. I like my resin colors to be really opaque. Oh, one thing I forgot to tell you that you do need is tweezers. You can get these at the Dollar Tree, and they're essential because once you lay out your resin, little specks and particles will fly in there, and you'll want to just pop them out. Okay, what was I doing? Oh, that's the white. And for the pigment paste, you always want to mix it first. I love this color. And then I'm gonna use like that much. Oh my God, this one like hardened. That's so weird. I've never seen that happen. It was fully closed. Huh. I wonder if I can still use it. Probably not. Oh, sorry about that. Okay, we'll find another blue. I have this metallic blue. This will be good. Really pretty. That was so weird. And the gold I'm running low on because I love this color so much. And I like to do this. I have a metallic mica powder and I put it, oops, I put a little in with the gold paste. And now, I don't want as much gold, so I'm only gonna fill it like halfway. And then I have a little resin left, which is a good practice because after you pour everything, you might be like, oh my God, I wish I had a little more white or something like that. We have our colors. Now we want to get some alcohol inks to layer those in, and that'll just cause really cool effects. Okay, my feet are sticking. Normally I wear socks around here because of the shower curtains stick to my feet. We have a midnight blue. That could be nice. Midnight blue. How about a green? Or there's a turquoise. We'll try that. And how about the white? So this is a dirty pour, and we're just pouring in colors and alcohol inks and going crazy. You pour it in here, and then you pour it onto the board. So I'm gonna start out with the white. And then maybe put some midnight blue. Just some green. gold. And then I'll do the rest of the white. And some of this. Like, is this not fun? This is awesome. It's like a science experiment. And that's the rest of the blue. Well, and then I like to, some people stir it around a little bit. Some people don't touch it. I like to just do one little stir. All right, let's put it on the panel. Of course, I'm just making sure my surface is level. And here we go. I'm just pouring it from one corner and doing a little swirly pattern. And just kind of having fun with it. The lighter colors didn't seem to come out till the end, so I was kind of trying to get those all around. And then I'm just tilting it back and forth until the resin flows over all the sides. And I like to just wipe the sides with the resin. That way from here on, the resin will flow evenly over the sides. But I had some gold left, so I used some gold. And now I'm just sort of going crazy with the alcohol inks. I did some green and now white, and then I like to use my finger to wipe it in. Of course, after the dirty pour, you can just leave it like that. That looks cool on its own. I usually can't stop, and I tend to do more things with it. But that's what's fun about it, is you can keep working it until it's to your liking, at least until the resin starts heating up. But I'm taking a heat gun and moving it around. And I was happy with this, but thought it needed some more white. And this just looked really cool. And you can't really see in the video, but the gold is starting to pop out in spots. As you can see, there's little dots of gold that comes out. That's from the gold powder that I put into the champagne gold. So the next day, I flip it over and I'm just heating up the tape with my heat gun. And I usually do one or two sides at once and then peel it. It works really well. And there it is. I thought this came out really cool. It's like a perfect bathroom calming serenity piece. But thank you so much for watching my video. I hope you guys learned something or enjoyed it. Please hit the subscribe button. And there's a link to my full tutorial playlist if you're interested. Thank you. And drop a comment. I would love to hear from you. Anything about resin, or if you want to talk about this dirty pour or what you thought or your favorite technique, I would just love that.